Every morning, before the sun warms the damp earth, a farmer named Karim walks to his small rice field. He carries his tools and the hope for a good harvest. One morning, he hears a sound that is not the wind. It is a soft, deep rumble, like distant thunder on a clear day. A large grey shape moves silently between the trees, a gentle giant emerging from the shadows. In that moment, Karim feels fear and a primal instinct to protect his family, his livelihood. But alongside fear, sadness. The great animal is hungry. Its ancient feeding grounds are now his fields. He needs his crops to feed his children. The elephant needs them to survive. This tense scene unfolds daily across Bangladesh, a standoff neither chose. This conflict is not anger, but need, a struggle for space, for food, for a future on a changing landscape. The silence between them asks who belongs where, and how both can endure. To understand this standoff, we must first understand the world of the Asian elephant in Bangladesh. They persist in the Chittagong Hill Tracts and northeastern forests bordering India. Once, vast forests offered shade, food, and water. Elephants follow ancient corridors linking feeding grounds, water, and breeding areas. In one of the densest nations on Earth, forests are cleared for farms, timber, and fuel. Contiguous habitats are sliced apart. Habitat fragmentation, the root cause. Paths blocked by villages, fields, and busy roads squeeze elephant movement. Imagine following your mother's route, only to meet fences, houses, and crops. They are not raiders by choice. They follow mental maps when wild food and water vanish. Bangladesh lost much of its forest. Only a few hundred resident elephants remain, isolated in shrinking pockets. Encounters at the forest farm edge are a collision of needs and rhythms. From Sherpa to Cox's Bazar, boundaries are fluid and contested. Driven by hunger, elephants seek simple goals: food. For villagers, months of labor can vanish in one night. In Teknaf, expanding refugee camps blocked corridors, forcing elephants through settlements. Near Chunati, farmers avoid sugarcane and bananas, adapting to reduce risk. Community drives use noise and fire, but panic can backfire and escalate danger. In the dark, one wrong move can be fatal, for people and for elephants. It's a desperate, dangerous dance on both sides. These encounters demand understanding and compassion. The cost is measured in lost lives, devastating injuries, and fear that reshapes daily life. Each year, dozens are killed in encounters, not statistics, but fathers, mothers, children. Guarding fields at night or collecting firewood by day can turn deadly. Survivors face broken bones, internal injuries, and lifelong disabilities. Medical costs and lost labor push families deeper into poverty. A flattened harvest or damaged house can take years to recover from. Chronic stress erodes health and the sense of safety at home. The poorest on the margins lack sturdy homes, effective fences, or insurance. Trying to survive puts them in conflict, and that conflict deepens poverty. Their stories reveal the human dimension of this crisis. Humans suffer, and elephants do too, in a grinding struggle for survival. Retaliation can be swift: shootings, poisonings, deaths that devastate social herds. Roads and rails through corridors become deadly traps, collisions often fatal. Illegal high-voltage fences, ditches, and wells entrap and electrocute. Harassment with fire and noise drives chronic stress, harming health and behavior. Fragmentation splits families, isolates herds, and limits genetic exchange. An elephant's memory map now leads to dead ends, roads, camps, villages. Forced to live as fugitives, they search for scraps of their former world. Their suffering is real, a slow-motion tragedy of a species being squeezed out. It's really heartbreaking. It may seem hopeless, but it is not. Protect and restore corridors, identify routes, legally secure them, and make them viable habitat. Replant native trees and vegetation to provide cover and forage. Adopt smarter protection. Basic fences fail. Low-cost deterrents work better. Chili rope fences exploit elephants' powerful sense of smell. They avoid them. Buffer crops elephants dislike. Tea, lemongrass, ginger reduce attraction. Early warning systems and elephant response teams turn surprise into managed events. Where possible, GPS-collared elephants trigger real-time alerts for villages. Alternative incomes and compensation reduce anger and retaliation. Solutions work best with local leadership, traditional knowledge, and new ideas. This story is still being written by all of us. They are not adversaries, but neighbors sharing a world and seeking space. Loss of space is tangible, and so are solutions. Corridors, smart deterrents, warning systems, local economies. Success lives in the middle ground, collaboration and trust. You can help by learning and sharing this story. Awareness builds support. Support groups on the ground. A rope for a chili fence, a watchtower, a family after crop loss. With respect and a plan, the rumble of an elephant need not spark fear. We can make landscapes safe for children and for young elephants following their mothers. By taking one hopeful step, you become part of the bridge between our world and theirs. Help ensure both people and elephants have a home, today and for generations to come.